Payton Haugen with us after a 400 par 68.
Hello.
Exceptional round.
Yeah, it was good
How
today.
good did it feel out there?
It felt light because, I only had one bogey. I was just hitting the ball straight today and just striking my shots correctly. So not too many putts dropped, but everything else was pretty much in my favor. So it was kind of a consistent round for sure.
Is there anything different about playing the first time the temperature kind of drops after you've played in a season full of good weather?
Yeah, it was a little different. I mean, having the practice round yesterday with that terrible weather helped because, obviously you have to use 2 gloves in the beginning and whatever. So I definitely practiced this weekend and yesterday wearing, different clothes and stuff like that. So, but honestly, the weather's fine right now. It's pretty nice. I took off my sweatshirt, so yeah.
Where did you start to feel comfortable that you could post a number out there today?
Honestly, I'd say after the first 3 holes on the back 9.
Sure.
Because I just went par. 10 is a hard hole. I parred that. Honestly, I was happy to be done with 10, 11, and 12, that par 3. And after that, I just knew, the rest of the back 9 was birdie holes. Some of them fell for me today, the closer ones. Didn't really make many longer putts today, but I'm happy that I got some 2-putt birdies and some shorter opportunities that I knew I could make. So
which holes did you birdie on the back to start before you made the turn?
The par 5 was my first one.
Okay.
I had a chip, so
on 16?
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
I had a chip, so I only had a foot for birdie, and then on 18 I hit it to 3 feet. So
wow.
Yeah, those were given ones for sure, but yeah, no, I was happy to get those down before the front 9 came, and especially hole 4, I was just thinking get as low as you can before that time comes so that you have room to spare.
Yeah.
Obviously I was looking at the scores the whole time, so I saw McKenna was doing really well, and I was just trying to chase after her a little bit. And so I guess, the last one didn't fall for me, but tomorrow will be a different story, and hopefully I'm just swinging the same, and then I'm confident going into tomorrow. So
I think I've already had a half dozen people ask me, well, how must it feel for Payton to shoot 4 under and still be trailing by 3? It's never happened in the state tournament.
Oh, I know. I was looking at this, I was like, is this right? She must have birdied the last 3 holes in a row or something, and for her that's really good. So congratulations to her, but I'm just happy I finished with a decent round too, so I have a chance, coming into tomorrow. So
and the thing she and I talked about after her round was that it seems like the top girls in this tournament really motivate each other, and whether
100%.
I don't know if you really obsess over what everybody else is shooting, but you look at it.
I do, yeah. I watch it. I was watching it after every hole pretty much on the back 9, and I just 5 under now, and I'm 3 under. I have to birdie this next one, and so just kind of, I feel like when the competition's up, it helps you to shoot a better score. Whereas if everyone else was over par, I'd have nothing to worry about, and I'd have nothing to go for or anything like that. So I feel like it's good when you push each other.
And for those of us who've been around since the beginning of time, I mean, what you guys are doing is very exceptional because, she broke a record today.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Of, overall by Casey Danielson and overall by, and here by a former state champion.
Yeah.
Do you guys appreciate what you guys are doing in the moment?
For sure. I mean, I think, the weather wasn't even too nice today, but for that to be done, it just shows how much we've progressed, and she's only a sophomore too, and that's just an amazing accomplishment to have. So yeah.
What have you learned from the last couple of years here about how to handle day 2, and so what can you draw on from the past, and then what do you have to adjust to tomorrow if you show up here and it's maybe blowing like it did yesterday? Maybe not with the rain, but just with with wind.
Yeah, I think consistency tomorrow is going to be the key. Obviously the driver is going to play harder if the wind's blowing a certain way or something like that. So, and starting on the front 9 is a different story than starting on the back 9. Not that one's easier than the other, but they're just 2 very different 9s. And so I think tomorrow just adjusting and staying consistent like I did today, because you never know how everyone else is going to do tomorrow. So, especially with the wind.
Yeah.
And they said there might be a frost delay or something like that.
True.
So, yeah, it's definitely going to be cold tomorrow, and hopefully my team gets a tee off a little later than today because it was an early one this morning.
Sure.
But yeah, it warmed up.
And 68 here is a personal best, right? Because it was 69
Here,
day
yeah.
one. Yeah. So, and it's another round, sub 70 round, and
Yeah.
I mean, I guess as we close here, if you were to, when you go to the first tee tomorrow, how are you different as a golfer than what you were when you stepped on the first tee day 2 last year? And I mean, a lot of people have commented to me that you seem to have just developed a huge comfort level for this game, and you seem much more at ease maybe than in past years.
Yeah. No, 100%. Tomorrow's going to be different than years past because my highest score this year, I think, is 72 on 18 holes, and my scoring average is, I think, 69 something. So coming into tomorrow, like, if the worst round I've shot all year is 72, like, my swing is at where it needs to be to get the home stretch. So, I'm not going to be as nervous. I'm going to trust in what I've been doing all season, and hopefully, the same thing I've always been doing just happens again. So,
will you continue to look at the scoreboard though?
Oh yeah, tomorrow it'll be like even more than today probably. So,
We'll all be looking at the scoreboard.
Yes.
Because you
Yeah,
guys
you
make
too.
it fun to look at the scoreboard.
I know.
Well, hey, Payton, good job today, and good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.